Well, good morning, everyone. I know that I'm probably the last thing between you and your lunch, so Daryl and I'll be quick. I just want to say how friggin' proud I am to be here, to be part of this convention and be with all you folks. We saw quite a number of veterans here in the audience, but by a show of hands, I'd like to know how many people also have a member of their family who is serving or has served in the military forces. Now just look around how many people that represents. In Canada and in America, I think it's safe to say that our military forces remain one of the few binding institutions that we have. And it's thanks to the building trades and the iron workers and your owners and contractors that we continue to support them the way we do. A lot of people don't realize it, but although a number of vets do transition out of the service into a civilian career quite easily, there are an awful lot that have a hard time, and many of them fall on hard times. But thanks to what you do through supporting our programs in Canada and America, you're giving these folks a second lease on life, to give them that dignity to get back in the workforce and be contributing citizens. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. So what I have, thank you. So what I have is just a very quick video that we collaborated with a friend of ours called Lee Greenwood, and it's very touching. And this is just showing the return home of 6 of our soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice in Afghanistan. And I just want you to see how the community rallies around our troops to cherish them, to love them, to embrace them, and just show them how much they care. But it takes people like you to actually help them get into the workforce, so thank you. So we'll go ahead with the video, please.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be in Canada, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless you, Canada. From the shores of Nova Scotia to the forests in BC, Montreal to Winnipeg, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit we can see her above the USA, 'cause there's pride in every Canadian heart, and it's time to stand and say that I'm proud to be in Canada, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt
Well done. Very much so. So I think as an American, and to our Canadian brothers and sisters, I think one thing that's lost, even as long as I've been doing this job and I've served in 2 military branches, it's lost on me sometimes what our brothers and sisters in Canada, the sacrifices that they make. You know, that unfortunately that scene's repeated all too often in our country and in your country. And it's a different experience when you see it. I know for me, as I sit here today, to see that and think about men and women who serve in another country who still are serving beside American soldiers, Marines, and sailors. So it was a wonderful video, and thank you. I think, of course, we want to thank the General. I want to thank Impact and General President Eric Dean and Bill, thank you for your service, and Kevin Hilton. We appreciate the opportunity and the honor to be here today. We've thanked the veterans, and the entire purpose we were here to is actually show tribute, to say to you today, thanks. Thank you for all that you've done. And when you look out before the room and you see a raised hands or standing veterans, and then you see the raised hands of people that have family members who are in the military, it goes on to show that the impact of military service is felt to the very core of who we are. And I'd prepared all these notes to talk to you about, as part of the tribute, what you've been able to achieve. You know, you were part of creating a program called Helmets to Hardhats that has become international when we went to Canada. You've, over the last 13 years, helped over 20,000 military personnel make a successful transition into the building trades. You've seen millions and millions of dollars, whether it comes from a contractor and our tradespeople, to help pay and create a safe workforce. And that workforce contains men and women who have put their lives on the line to protect our interest. So if you're seated here today and you're an owner or you're a contractor or you're a tradesperson, as an owner, you should know that these men and women 13 years ago decided that we should do something more to help our veterans. And they created the Helmets to Hardhats program. They created a program that makes it possible for military veterans to find a career with the people that's going to be working on your job sites, to be working on the places that you own. If you're a contractor, then understand this is a joint labor management initiative, a program that was created by both labor management sitting down and saying we got to do more. Over 13 years ago, well before people started saying, hey, it's fashionable to help veterans. You saw the writing on the walls. And when you look out before this room and you see those hands raised and you see those people standing, then you begin to understand that well before Helmets to Hardhats came along, you were already doing the job. I'm sure Bill didn't, when I listened to Bill's timeline, I didn't hear him use Helmets to Hardhats to come in. So well before you created the official program, you started reaching out to veterans and ensuring that they had a good opportunity to return to when they returned home. An opportunity to feed their families, to put their families through college, but to live their dream, whether it be Canadian or American. Each and every one of you have looked inside yourselves at some point. And whether it was a nephew, whether it was you, whether it was a son, whether it was a daughter, whether it was a wife, whomever it was that served, when the opportunity came to you to give back, you've done that. The biggest tribute I can give to you as a veteran, as a tradesperson, as a person who's seen his family members serve and friends that he's seen come back, the biggest tribute I can give to you are words and my gratitude from my heart. And I'm sure General Matty would join me in saying that you could give us an hour up here, you could give us 2 hours, and we would truly never be able to adequately say how much we appreciate it. But by the show of your hands, by the people standing here today when we asked about military service, I'm speaking to the choir. In your hearts and souls are already the answers to the tribute. So the words I can never give to say how much we appreciate it. So please continue to help our veterans. Please continue to fight the good fight to ensure they have good wages, good benefits, good careers to return to. We thank you.